What is the most powerful trait we have? You need power, speed. Let your imagination do the rest.
Dr. Steelhammer, Vladimir Klitschko, and Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly Klitschko, Shannon the Cannon Briggs, and Butterbean, Cruiserweight King Jai Obataya.
Boxing King Media with a proud dad, Clifton Mitchell, fresh from his dance moves in the ring. Are you calm down, Cliff?
Yeah, I was happy because, you know what, I've had to proper behave myself this week with the things that it's been said about my son, and having to stand in a room, listen to somebody absolutely arbitrate and say things that are really deep, hurtful. My son took it very, very well. I'll give him that. But me, I find it very hard as a father to sit there and listen to somebody say that. And it was a load of rubbish, you know. But, you know, he got a beating, and I'm glad he got the beating he got, because we could have probably, if we wanted to, we could have probably tried and put him on in round 1, round 2. But he said, nah. Well, I said to him, just keep touching him up, keep touching him up, keep touching him up. But I think, all in all, the performance, it could have been better. And we always striving for perfection. But you see what he did tonight. Look at that! Look at that entrance. The entrance, the crowd. I mean, he sold the place out. You know?
I think, you know, just touching on that stuff in the press conference, obviously Idris, you know, talked about Ty's past, but Ty, you know, dealt with it quite professionally. And one of the things he did say was that, you know, people make mistakes. You know, he didn't intend to go out and do whatever happened. He served his time ultimately. He served his time, he served his punishment, and he's changed his life around.
19.
And that's the thing I think people have got to realise. People can make mistakes, but as long as you change it, that's what matters.
He was I tell you what, you know, he's a better man than me, because I'd have found it very hard to hold myself together. I mean, holding yourself together, and then he actually killed Idris with love rather than aggression. Understand? He'd have showed him every time he tried to put some fire, Ty poured water on it. Understand? He completely dampened any type of, and you know what? And it backfired on Idris. I really think it backfired on him. And I think that's the end of Idris. You know, but all in all, you know, people make mistakes in life, and you know, it's whether you can.
It's about the destination, not the journey.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and it's not how you start; it's how you finish. You know.
That's the most important thing, and obviously he holds a lot of that to his faith, and it's good to see how he represents himself like that. And I noticed after the fight he went up, and I don't know if you know what he said to Idris.
Yeah, he said, "Listen, I've no hate in my heart for you. You've had a little son, and that's probably the best thing. That's the best thing that can happen to you, and he got love and respect for you. He's a better than me, because I would have never said that to him, because I can't stand him, and I just can't bring myself to like the guy." Understand? But it's not me that has to like him. He said it about Ty, but saying it about Ty is like saying it to me. Understand?
Even now, like after it's all said and done.
Yeah, no, I don't respect what he did. I have no respect for that. Understand? How can you respect that?
Even if he was trying to sell the fight.
There's different ways to sell a fight, you know, and he could say anything, but why bring the family into it and then posting things on Instagram and things like that? That's very, very distasteful, and I don't respect it, and I'll never respect it. I think he's lower than a snake's belly, you know.
Yeah, and like I said, I can't really blame you for that, because like you said, it was.
I can't bring. Listen, maybe in a couple of months, I'll never ever think I'll forgive him for what he tried to do, you know. I can't.
Fair play. Just can hear him in the background. What I've got to ask you is, I think he mentioned Carl Froch. I know Carl's had a few things to say about your son. Any words for Carl Froch?
Whenever you want some, Carl, you can have it. Derby Forest, you get blown out. You will get knocked out, because Ty's got shots that you can't defend. And like I said, you know, Carl Froch, I've done security for him. I've done it for years and years and years, and he's one tough man, Hall of Famer. You know, it'd be a pleasure for us to fight him. That'd be an honour to fight him if he wants to come out of retirement. Derby Forest, yeah, put it on at Pride Park. We don't really want to step on that Reds ground, but we might have no choice. But we'll fight him anyway.
How realistic is that? Like realistic?
I think it's realistic. I don't think Carl needs it. Carl needs it. Understand? I've seen him training. I've seen him some weights the other day, so he's looking in shape. So, you know, any given time.
Just wrapping up, you must, because I remember speaking to you like 2 years ago, and you gave up this whole boxing journey for Ty, and you was like not happy with the board and how things were being dealt with. It must seem like crazy where he's got to now.
Mams Taylor, I have to give him all the respect in the world. Mams, Nissa, Wasserman, Misfits. That is the future of the game in England. That's what I think, anyway.
Big statement.
No, but it's a big statement, but it's, you know, they're on the zone. You know, what about KSI? KSI ain't gonna want none of that, is he? Let's get it right. We're very shoot fighters.
Would you fight Tommy Fury?
He wouldn't fight Tommy. Tommy wouldn't fight him. No need. And he's got
a friendship there.
Yeah, there's a friendship there, and unless there's loads of dough in it, then they'd fight. But it's got to be a hell of a lot of dough, and I can't see Tommy get punched up. To be fair, no disrespect.
Nate Diaz, Logan Paul, all these guys.
All of them boys getting punched up. They'll
I
get.
love Nate Diaz.
Nate Diaz is going to get punched up. Ty punches from different angles. I don't think you understand. I said he would not land a punch. Did he land a punch tonight? That's all. Maybe they're half a punch.
Stuffing shots.
Yeah, nothing that you could say, woo, not one. His feet were too slow, his hands are too slow, but he's got a rock head. You know what I mean? So I will say.
I feel like you're about to come out of retirement and fight someone, the way you're going on.
No. I was just, you can imagine, I was so happy he bashed him up. Understand? Good.
Last thing, speak about him as a father, not as a trainer. What do you feel about what he's done, overcome, and what he's done tonight as his dad?
Islam. That is the way. That is the path. Understand? And I think because of Islam, it's changed his life. It's changed everything. All praises to God. You know what I mean? And I think as a father, I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of the way he conducts himself. I'm so proud that the way that he carries himself, and you know, he's now becoming an ambassador of the sport. I think, you know, and that's strong words. But for a person to hold himself that well after somebody's saying them things about him, and they're able to be very calm, and I think it's all through Islam and Allah. You know what I'm saying? And the book. You know what I'm saying?
One thing definitely shows is that he deserved to get that British Boxing Board license, even though he's rejected so many times, because he's shown his conduct this week why he deserved to get that license.
Guess what though? I'll probably get banned because I'm not supposed to be in the ring. But do you really think I give a flying? No. Do you really think I'm not going to go in the ring with my son? I'll take the fine, whatever. Crack on.
Happy, as long as he's not 100k.
Yeah, and up the Rams.
Cliff Mitchell, it was a pleasure. Thank you.
What is the most powerful trait we have? If you need power, speed, let your imagination do the rest.